Hi everyone, it's Elisa from Tarot Reiki Love and welcome back. It's been quite a while since I've done a video card reading. The last 2 months have been quite challenging, especially pretty much the entire month of May. I was recovering from COVID-19. And I send my healing blessings to all those who also are have breakthrough viruses and infections. So sending healing love to you because it wasn't fun. But I am happy to be back. I am excited because this is also the first video that I'm uploading to my new YouTube channel, and I hope you will subscribe to that. And so let's get started with the reading of the week, which is for June 5th to June 11th. So I am using Radleigh Valentine's Angel Wisdom deck. The last few readings I've been doing with him, the Week at a Glance readings, I've been using his Guardian Angel Messages tarot deck. And I've just been looking for what I call it just a gentler energy lately, just because we've been so besieged with grief and loss and heaviness and anger and all of those things. So I kind of wanted a more gentle deck. So I decided to use for this week the Angel Wisdom deck, which is one of my favorite tarot decks, and it's certainly my favorite of Radleigh's. Okay, so this is actually a very interesting reading. So to start with the challenge card, we've got the Hermit. And it says here, time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor or self-discovery. So because this is the challenge card or the blockage card, I feel like what's blocked is this ability to access your inner hermit, so to speak, especially this time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude, this idea of meaningful solitude, this need to go in right now. We've been so reactive to everything that's been happening around us that in order to kind of recenter ourselves, we need to go within. And the RZ in the corner here represents Archangel Raziel. So this is what is needed right now. So what is very interesting is the action card. Okay. This card, especially the artwork on this card, creeps a lot of people out, myself included. There is something about it that when I look at it, I'm just kind of like, ugh. The expression on this guy's face he's not a good guy. So this is the Five of Air. In traditional tarot, this is known as the Five of Swords. And as you can see, we do have the swords represented here. And maybe that's part of the harshness of the artwork, or these swords kind of coming down. And so it's depicting this guy who's kind of cheated his buddies, and gloating on top of it. So there is a deception happening here. And it even says an unwise choice. There is a better way that will make you happier. And hold on to that for a second. And avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. And I think that's really what the artwork is depicting. Now, this is a strange card to come up with as a healing card or as an action card. But I think the first thing I saw that really made sense to me is actually it's almost like there's two things happening here with this card. I think this is kind of explaining why we're not here, why we're unable to kind of recenter ourselves, because we are so focused on what is happening here. We are so reactive to to the anger that's taking place with these discussions and people who are not acting honorably. And so I think in a way, this is saying, just be mindful of what is blocking you. It's almost like this isn't the solution, it's the reason. But I think the solution here is there is a better way that will make you happier. Okay, so that's part of what the card's meaning is. There is a better way that will make you happier. And that's the action. That is the healing. So when you are in that reactionary mode, ask yourself that. What is a better way to respond rather than react that will make me happier? And maybe it's just something as simple as not rage tweeting or, kind of screaming into the social media echo chamber. Maybe it is doing this, saying, okay, let me sit down, let me go within, let me do a guided meditation. Let me take 10 seconds out of my day to just close my eyes and listen to my surroundings. I received some distance Reiki this morning, and I found that to be very helpful for me in kind of recentering myself. So there is a better way to make you happier. So that, I think, is the action for the week. That is the healing card for the week. And then finally, the outcome card. We've got the Two of Fire, or in traditional tarot, this is the Two of Wands. And it says here, taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices. So again, we're talking about choices. Partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. And what resonates with me is that continue to move forward. We don't want to keep falling back into this kind of inertia and into this, well, this is the way it's always been done, or whatever is kind of swirling around us on the outside of that. It's continue to move forward. I think that's really what resonates with me with this card as an outcome, potential outcome of this. So in finding a better way that will make you happier, in finding that way to reconnect to the hermit, to go within, to take that time for solitude, to recenter yourself, the result is you will be able to move forward, to take the next steps, to make your bold and ambitious choices, to act on whatever it is that you need to act on, and to do it in partnership. And partnership can be a literal partnership, or it can be the partnership with the divine, the relationship you have with the earth, with your fellow human beings, with your neighbors, with your coworkers, whoever that is. That could be the partnership. So it might not be a literal collaboration of working together in that sense of a physical project, but it's saying, I do all things in harmony with the divine energy. So that is the reading of the week. And I also decided to do a bonus card from my Reiki Oracle deck. So I still am using my test deck. That's why I have these little tiny cards. which I am finishing doing test readings for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be doing some free readings for people to finish testing the deck and testing the guidebook. So the card I came up with, or drew as a bonus card, is the fourth principle of Reiki. So there are these 5 Reiki principles. Each one starts with just for today. And this one, Reiki principle number 4, is I will be grateful for my many blessings. So I think this is something to keep in mind. It's interesting because this card came up in another reading I did this past week. So I think this is a great card to keep in mind for the week as you have these challenges of reacting. Again, I think we are all in reactionary mode. That word kind of keeps coming up. And this is a way to take a step back from that and think about the blessings that we have and think small. You know, here's an example. You know, while I had COVID, I lost my sense of smell temporarily, and I'm so, talk about a blessing. I'm so grateful to have gotten it back so soon. I know there are people who are close to a year and haven't gotten it back, or they lost both their sense of smell and their sense of taste. And it really it really kind of did a number on me psychologically. So to have it back, um, you know, we made a garlic rice yesterday, and just the whole house just reeked of garlic, and I was so happy because I could smell it. It was just wonderful. So just a blessing like that, to have my five senses intact, to have my health back, to have internet access, to have running water, electricity, the things we take for granted every day. I think that when you just do those little blessings, it doesn't discount or eradicate or cancel out any of the suffering that's going on around us, but it allows us to, again, do this, to recenter ourselves so that we can be a better person moving forward in this world, I think. So I think this is a great card to focus on throughout the week. And certainly this can help us in terms of there's a better way that will make you happier. So practice some gratitude in any way that you can. So that is the reading of the week. Again, I'm so happy to be back. Lots of stuff going on in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I'm finishing up readings to test out the guidebook and the Reiki Oracle deck. And I'm hoping that once that's done, I can go into the final stages of production and actually finally get the deck printed so that I can get it to all of you. On my author career side, I am also in final stages of bringing my latest novel into the world. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm finishing up edits on the manuscript. So then that moves on to the next stage of professional copy editor. I'm really excited about that. I've got another little idea going on for you guys to keep in touch with me and to receive these wonderful card readings and Reiki services and things like that. So I'm excited to get that going. You'll hear about that very soon. And like I said, I'm excited to finally use my new YouTube channel. And like I said, I hope you will subscribe. So that's it. I wish you peace, good health, much love for this week and always. Thanks.